Hey, what's going on everyone? This is G and I'm funkin' hungry. In this video, we're going to try Hungry Jack's new Whisky River. Also, they have a bubblegum shake out now. Now, they also have a few other items that came out with this promotion. So they have the Whisky River Whopper, they have the double Whopper, they have the grilled chicken, and they have the fried chicken. Poppin' Chicken is back. I've done a review for that before if you want to check it out. I believe it was when the Roadhouse Whopper or the Roadhouse burger range came out. Today I thought I'd grab the double Whisky River Whopper, and I did get the bubblegum shake. So let's bust this open and have a look. So I did get this in the meal, so then I can get the burger and the drink, but I did get some fries or some chips, or what do they call them in Australia? Oh, that's right, chips. Hot chips, right? Chippies, or whatever you call them. But it actually looks like they filled them up for once, so yeah, good on you, Hungry Jacks. I appreciate it. Actually get some chips for once. Anyway, I do order extra salt these days, just because, you know, I like to be a little salty sometimes. I just find it adds a lot more flavour to them. Alright, let's give these a try and we'll get on to the proper stuff. Cheers. They're actually quite fresh and well cooked today, so I appreciate that. The extra salt really does help these out. I actually can't stop eating them. But yeah, we'll get into the burger first because, you know, you kind of want the sweet aftertaste of the shake after your burger. But let's bust this open and have a look. The double Whisky Whopper. Okay, so the Whisky Whopper has the nice seeded bun. It has these angry onions, they call them. It's kind of like, I don't know, I guess onion, but it's angry, I guess. Beef, cheese, which is double beef and cheese on this one, or unless you get the single Whopper. You get double bacon, angry onions, smoky barbecue sauce and mustard, and lettuce and tomato. You don't get normal, you know, raw onions, and you don't get pickles on this. Anyway, let's put the top back on the convertible, and let's give it a try. Let's try the double Whisky River Whopper. Cheers, everyone. Look at this bad boy hanging out. This reminds me of a few things. Give it a bit of a tickle. Tickle, tickle! It looks like the burger has a tail, or it's taking a poo. Anyway, let's try this angry onion. Oh, look at that. That's like a grub. Let's get our grub on. Cheers. I was going to say, I don't know what's so angry about that, because, you know, it's just sloppy and slimy. But there is a bit of a kick to that. I actually really like that. A lot of times when I've had them in burgers, I've never tried them by themselves, funny enough. Let's have a bit of a spice kick to that. That's really good. But when it's in the burger, it gets really lost with all of these ingredients. I've never sort of had that little spice kick that the angry onions have. I actually really like that. I wish they did normal onion rings in the box as angry onion rings with that flavour or whatever on it, because that's really good. I like that little kick. Anyway, I have a few more bites and then we'll move on. Just tastes like a Whopper really with barbecue sauce, to be honest. It's not really bad. The reason I get the double meat now is because the meat is so tiny here, because like, look at that. It's just so tiny and thin these days. I just find with a Whopper you don't get much of a beef, that smoky flame grilled flavour going on. When you get the double, you do get that smokiness come through, which is I really like with Hungry Jacks. But as I say, now they're making the meat so tiny, you need to have a kind of double or even a triple just to taste that beef flavour, just to taste that smoky flame grilled flavour. But that's why I get it really, and obviously I'm a bit of a funkin' hungry, greedy git as well. But look at that, that's jam-packed full of ingredients, so you've got to give them a bit of credit. So there is mayonnaise, mustard and barbecue sauce on this. I don't really know why it's called Whisky, because I'm not tasting whiskey. So who knows what's going on. Maybe it's a little bit of a Southern Fang. Maybe it's like, you know, a little bit of a Whiskey River. You know, I'm playing my little banjo down the river. But yeah, that smoky barbecue sauce definitely does add a smoky flavour, which really complements the flame grilled meat, because obviously that has a smoky flavour. So that, with the smoky barbecue, does have a really smoky, spicy, sort of like a nice little bit of a spicy kick to it. And that's probably the angry onions as well, mixing with that barbecue sauce, mixing with the beef, and it just has this smoky, slight little spice. Not really like too hot, not really chili spicy, it's not too hot, but it definitely has these spices going on that just linger on your taste buds and dance around. I guess that's why they call it Whiskey River, hey? Because it just dances around on your taste bud. And then the veggies add a bit of crunch and texture. You know, the nice soft tomato is really juicy, so it just adds some moisture to this burger. Otherwise it could be a bit dry if it's just meat and cheese and bun. The sauces really complement each other. The creaminess from the mayo, you know, just gives it that typical Whopper vibe. The mustard's probably added a little bit of, you know, spiciness to it as well. The mustard, the angry onions, the smoky barbecue sauce, you know, it's all working together. It all comes together quite well. And you can see there's like, you know, almost half meat and cheese, and then half veggies and other ingredients. Oh. My rating for Hungry Jack's Whiskey River Double Whopper, I'm going to have to give that an 8.5 out of 10. I'm actually really enjoying this one. I feel like all those ingredients combine quite well. And yeah, it is a bit of a typical Whopper, and we've, you know, every man and his dog has had a Whopper before. So it's definitely in the same... So it definitely tastes like a Whopper, but it does have a few different ingredients on this. As I mentioned before, the spiciness and the smokiness really does give this a lot of flavour. And this day and age, there is quite a lot of ingredients in this burger, which is really good. Price for this Whopper, for a single, is $10.55. I'll leave all the prices on screen because obviously they have the fried chicken, they have the grilled chicken. I'll leave them on screen just in case you're interested in taking a look at them. The double Whopper is $14.75, so I don't really know how that's almost $4 for an extra bit of meat and an extra bit of cheese. Obviously, just to make this burger a bit bigger, to me that's a bit of a jump from like $10 and some change to like almost $15. But overall, I feel like $15 for this burger is not too bad. It is jam-packed with ingredients. You know, if it didn't have as many ingredients and it wasn't a Whopper, being how big a Whopper is, the bun and all that stuff, I feel like it would have been a rip-off. But it's not too bad for how much you get and how big that burger is. That burger is like, you know, a two-hander, so it's not too bad. Everyone likes a two-hand job, right? So my price rating for the double Whiskey River Whopper, I'll give that a 6.8 out of 10. You know, it's fairly average, but also the amount of ingredients and stuff sort of, you know, bumped it up a little bit, I feel. But anyway, let's move on to the shake. So you can see how blue it is. Unfortunately, they gave me, you know, not the clear cup. I prefer the clear cup. They have, you know, iced coffees and stuff in. It's a bit of a lucky dip if you get this type of cup, which normally soda comes in, or if they give you the clear cups. But yeah, you can see that it's got that really bright, crazy, hypnotic blue colour. Look at that. That is really crazy. So obviously they're using the bubblegum syrup that comes on the Storm. On the Storm you get marshmallows, in this you don't. But yeah, it's that bubblegum topping flavour, sauce, whatever you want to call it. And they put it through, I'm guessing, a vanilla shake. But yeah, when I saw this, I was pretty keen. I did really like the Bubblegum Storm. I found that to be, you know, like a 8, 9 out of 10. It was really good. But let's give this a try. The Bubblegum Shake from Hungry Jack's. Cheers. Oh, man. That is really nice. The creaminess coming from the vanilla flavour and the milkshake itself. But then you get that really tangy, you know, like bubblegum, that fruity sort of almost flavour from the bubblegum syrup. That's actually really good. It does remind me when you're a kid and they used to have, like, you know, bubblegum ice cream and that sort of stuff. And just how crazy is that? Really bright blue. Yeah, that's full of flavour, and it's nice to have a change up from, you know, the sort of boring flavours that we're all used to now. Chocolate, vanilla, caramel. strawberry, whatever. You know, they got to bring out a few burgers with their drinks and their snacks and all that stuff. But yeah, I have to say, Hungry Jack's are doing quite well with the promotion. They've still got the Lotus Biscoff Storm and Shake, which I'm a huge fan of. And I do think this is probably better than the Lotus Biscoff Shake, because the Lotus Biscoff Shake, as much as I like it, the biscuit gets really soggy in that, where the Storm is a lot better, the Lotus Biscoff Storm. I'm really liking this Bubblegum Shake. So my rating for Hungry Jack's Bubblegum Shake, I'm going to have to give that an 8.2 out of 10. I feel like this is really nice, it's delicious, it's going down a treat. I just can't get enough of it. It is a little bit hot today as well, so having a nice cold beverage, you know, it's a little bit sweet, a little bit creamy, and that bubblegum flavour just keeps you going back for more. Really like that. Now, I'll leave the prices on the screen for the Bubblegum Shake, but for the large shake, it was $5.75. And I feel like that's not too bad, you know, under $6 for that shake, something a little bit different, even though it's just like a vanilla shake with some bubblegum syrup in it. But my price rating for the Hungry Jack's Bubblegum Shake, I'll give that a 6. I'll give that a 6.8 out of 10. It's not too bad. And yeah, I definitely would buy that one again. Complements the meal, you know, a nice burger full of flavour, some chips, salty, and then you've got a nice sugary shake to wash it all down. You can't go wrong, right? So I feel like Hungry Jack's has done a really good job with this promotion. You know, as I said, there's other stuff out. There's the Bubblegum Storm. There's the Poppin' Chicken. I've done those reviews before on the channel in my Hungry Jack's playlist. If you've tried the Whisky River Whopper, let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with what I've said. I'd love to hear it in the comments. So let me know if you tried the Bubblegum Shake. It is new to Hungry Jack's. So this one, I believe, hasn't been around ever before. So yeah, let me know when you try it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.